Are they? Oh man.
No, just Harry, just the sensible one.
I'm still getting flashbacks though.
So sorry, Stu, I've heard that fucking Harry's the sensible one, like.
Right, I'll start. I'll introduce you to everyone. This is Joe. Joe's the one that he's he's filmed the Anthem Esque video and the Dinnerladies one I just sent to you.
Hello.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Craig.
Yes, mate.
Hold on. We'll just start that just now, so we'll get the recording bit there. I've not started recording yet.
Okay.
But we'll do that, so I'll kind of come in, you can introduce everybody there. How's that?
Yeah, no problem at all, mate.
Right, cool. 3, 2, 1.
Recording in progress.
Tonight on the Indie Classics, we've got Birrell or Biscuit in the house. How you doing, guys?
Hey!
I remember the last time I was kind of in the studio talking to you, and less said about that the better, I think. But anyway, for tonight, guys, can you just go around and introduce yourselves?
I'm Craig.
Hello, I'm Harry, the Duke Dixon.
The Duke.
Guitarist for Birrell or Biscuit and bass player for Twinstown.
It's like having Pelly goals, him playing bass.
Alright, I'm Wayne, bass player.
And he's played drums with me in the Valkyries.
I'm Dan, I'm the drummer. I'm a cunt.
You got to keep it clean.
Now, we'll come on to it later on the show, but
Sorry.
guys are familiar for the video, and we'll talk about, if you watch the video for the new song, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Craig, I noticed you didn't get involved in the Operation game. Is that just because you were rubbish at it?
Aye, most likely. So the concept of the video changed slightly. I'll pass you over to Joe, who was the creative director of that one, and I'll let him answer the question.
So the idea was that Craig would be a sort of narrator, and Karen wouldn't even know he was there when Karen was being filmed. And the same when he was being filmed with Conde didn't see him because he was acting as a narrator in the story. And that was the video concept that we had. Didn't really play out as we expected because some people didn't turn up, so the video was slightly different.
Cheers, mate, aye.
The video was slightly different to the original concept. But that was where it came from.
And in the video, I believe you've got Star and Roll in it then.
No, that was our good friend Mark Conde, who he's not here tonight, but he's involved with the label. Well, for the past couple of years, he's a very talented man as well, going through a bit of a tough time, so he actually was perfect for the role. I think he fitted quite well. Really happy with the video.
Cool.
We just received it a couple of hours ago.
So yeah, it's amazing. I've just watched it just before we come on here, but it is amazing, and we'll talk about that later on. But how's the last year been for you guys then?
Well, we only really got together, tail end of last year.
Aye.
So it was about November time, something like that. November, October.
Aye, that's when we started.
How's the last year been, since we kind of last spoke?
So, since we last spoke, it's all coming on. Because before it was just
you've actually got a band,
me being angry, and myself pretending it was a band, but just just me. And now we've got these guys involved, and it's really improving things. 100%. We've got a couple of things lined up for middle of the year. This single Dinnerladies hopefully will come out about March time. So everything's looking positive.
Yeah.
It's nice to have other inputs into the tunes because Harry's a great guitar player, and the fact that Wayne is a drummer and he's playing bass
really helps me a lot.
It's helped the drummer a lot.
It really does help me a lot because, like, if you've got a bass player that's like in tune with drums, then that rhythm section sort of takes care of itself.
Aye, this is what's really well.
I would say so, definitely.
So what's it like being back at gigs then?
Quality.
Aye, bro, it's nice to be gigging again, huh?
Aye.
100%. It's the wee bromance forming between these two, and we're all like joining forces.
Something, baby.
David Stokes, he's going to join with the Twinstown boys, your best pals. He's going to be the
Right, man.
He's going to be playing drums.
I keep getting the shakes every time you mention them.
It makes so damn. I'm going to be playing with the cunts, with the folk. Man,
It just brings out, yeah.
I'm far too fine. I'm far too fine.
So So how's it been back at, but getting gigging again for a bit, although we've been kicked out of them again, but how was it? I know you've done a few gigs over the last few months.
Well, actually, we've done the first gig was here at the studio. I was supporting my mates Frantic Chant, who are a great band. They're from Edinburgh. They're from Birrell. So we've done a single for them, Stay On. It was in memory of one of their friends. It was emotional. It was good to get them over and get them involved for a different city. So we've done our first gig as a warm-up for PG Malloy's, which we've done like a Whanga Records Christmas party. First time we were headlining that. It was good. Could have been a bit.
It went really well.
The gig was brilliant. Could have been a bit busier, but obviously with everything that's going on, the caution started keeping in a little bit. So we are now taking another couple of months to get the rest of the set ready, get up and running, and get some decent gigs and festivals under the belt.
We're about to kick things off with UFO Space that's going on. I'm about to play Top of the Pops. Was it something as a kid you wanted to play Top of the Pops? Was that a thing for you back then?
Aye, but the song is actually about, see when you move, so I was in London for years, and London's brilliant for certain things and horrible for others. But see when you come back in your early 30s and all your pals have got kids and a mortgage and a car and they're like, what do you do with your life and all that kind of shit. You know what it's like, that's what brings it hard to be for a small town. And I think it's sometimes hard to actually be yourself and do what you want because you're scared of the judgment of the people around you. And that song is what it's about. It's like, I don't really care about mortgage, don't care about your life, I just want Top of the Pops. It's a bit tongue in cheek, eh? It's just a kind of like
totally.
Stop chasing the dream.
Aye, why not?
Exactly. Like, quite bothered with mediocrity.
Exactly. And it's about that song's probably some.
See, I can say other words except for swear words, like. I can be articulate.
Dennis actually runs a quiz night.
How about if I listen to Top of the Pops and come back with some more chat, if that's okay?
No one but I
Okay, so just to the top of the pops by Birrell or Biscuit. So how, you mentioned Whanga Records there. How are things going at the record label?
It's really good. The community's really getting involved now, and it's
Case of lunatics running the asylum.
it's lunatics running an asylum, but hopefully one person is. Yeah, no, it's going really well, mate. It's like it was weird because when it all started, obviously everyone's still in lockdown. Everyone's still quite in that kind of reclusive frame of mind. So it's like you're trying to start something, but it was just all through the digital realm, like putting songs out, no playing them live. Do you know what I mean? Not interacting with any people. It's just all through social media. So it all seemed a bit like you don't know if what you're trying to do is. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to see the reality of the situation. And it's been a tough few months, but it's getting there, man. It really is. Like people are getting on board. We're doing a lot of good things with the local bands in the community, coming to do like Sunday sessions in the afternoons or gigs at night to raise some funds for releasing the songs or whatnot. More bands get involved with coming and rehearsing and for recording. There is a festival in Kirkcaldy in May, I believe. I don't know the final details yet, but we'll be involved with them in some way. Which is exciting.
Wow.
We're also I think, Wet 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 and Big Country's headline that.
Oh, that's what you told me 10 minutes ago. Look at you trying to remember the details. You've got that script right in front of you, man. You're reading it.
So we're in talks about that at the moment. It's really good. Local stations, for example, like Kirkcaldy FM, they're now reaching out to us to ask what's going on instead of us always chasing to see. So it's good.
Good save.
That's good.
Nice save, man. Didn't look like an idiot at all.
You got coming along to Whanga Records now?
A band called, I can't even say the name, well, I'll just, sorry, might have to be about fucking clueless. It's a group of local musicians who are backing up two younger girls who started doing the local open mics, and between them they've got some great voices. One of them actually won because we run Whanga Records, we run an open mic night up at Somewhere Else pub in Dunfermline every second Thursday. And they've all been great, they've all been really busy. There's been times when people can't actually get on to play because there's been too many people waiting, which is great. And we run a competition every 3 months, and the winner gets a free recording here at Whanga, and one of these girls is the one that have won. So we're looking at getting that finished this month. As I say, we have Frank Chanticross from Edinburgh as well. There's a band called Trading Glances, who are from Dunfermline. They've been in for a recording session too, and Aaron Wright from Glasgow. I don't know if you've heard of Aaron before.
Yeah.
But he's living in Glasgow now. He's been over 3 or 4 times now for his recording. So that's all really good. He's got a video coming out with, what's his name? Father Stone for Fella Ted. It's starring in the video, and it's him.
I did a stand-up gig with him.
Did you?
Aye.
You mentioned earlier you've got your new song Dinnerladies coming out in March, so what's the story behind that song then?
Abandonment and people that, like, sometimes people in life aren't. Sometimes people are looked down upon for not being the best that they can be, or to having a high profile job or whatever, and people can go through tough times or whatever, but they still deserve to be happy. It's one of those ones. I don't know. It was just kind of off the cuff, but I think it's just to do with.
Good song though.
It's kind of off the cuff. I guess it's open to interpretation, but I think it's to do with basically everyone deserves to be happy, and even some people may have a lot of personal issues, but they confront it sometimes for the benefit of people around them.
But I think that's a good thing that it is like sort of open-ended, because then everybody can take what they want for it.
Exactly.
Rather than like, oh, this is what it means. Like, it's better if like an audience or somebody listening can go, that speaks to me type thing, even if it's not what you maybe meant when you were writing that.
100%. Because Top of the Pops is very direct, whereas this is very like...
Alright, it can be philosophical as well, Harry, aye. I didn't just drop C-bombs on the time, you know what I mean? See, sense of the game.
See, he's learning.
I'm getting used to this media stuff.
So any plans for an album?
Not yet. Taking advice from the powers at B, which is great advice really, is what's the point in releasing an album when there's only going to be about 20 people who's going to buy it, realistically, you know? What you have to do is you have to put out singles constantly as much as possible.
Yeah.
I think it'll be another year of releasing a single at least every 2 months, because there's a bank of about 10 songs there, playing live as much as possible and gelling as a band. And then the album would be better to be written as a band rather than the way it's been done so far. So, but the songs there are great, really happy with them. Apart from re-recording a couple of them, we'll push forward to releasing these throughout the year, trying to build up a local fan base, get a couple of decent support slots at festivals, and then spend the tail end of this year hopefully recording the album. I think that's the most sensible way to approach it.
So where can we find out more about you guys then?
The Craig's social media. Essentially.
Yeah, basically social media.
Craig's Facebook page.
Go on my Facebook page. Anything to do will be there. Instagram, through the Whanga Records links. Anything we've released will also be on the Whanga Records website. Obviously we've got the YouTube channel as well, which is highlighting all the other acts that have been involved. So as you see there, who else has been down. There's a few surprise videos in there that haven't been released, just things that have been going on down here. So that's a good way to keep track of them. We've got the Bandcamp as well, which has got all the Whanga releases, and we've all got our individual artist page as well. But it's getting there, man. It really is. It's getting there.
Guys, can I just say thank you very much for talking to us tonight. The song is amazing in the video. Like, I'm going to go and look at my kids' Operation game now after watching that video. And who brought the Scrabble? Good luck with the single, and hopefully speak to you soon, guys.
Thank you, man.
Recording stopped.
Oh yeah, listen, out the tune idiot! Out the fucking tune idiot! Fucking get it fucking right! Out the tune idiot!